So, last time, you guys got some information. Not information, sorry. You got your reward coming back. Well, part of. You guys got upgraded in terms of. Well, some of you got upgraded in terms of rank.
Some people did. Yeah, I hear you saying some people. And let's just say that Drac got nothing. And just say, when we refer to the team, we're talking about everyone minus Drac.
That's fair.
Can we review the upgrades though? Because my notes are a mess.
Yep. So, what did we get? We have Rack got a promotion to commander, and Hal, you got a promotion to lieutenant commander.
That's right.
Boo.
Well, I mean, so
You're not cheering for the other half of Halator and your brother?
Well, no,
I guess that does bring my rank up too.
I was just going to say, I think when we get the form of, at worst case scenario, we drop like a quarter rank, so we both still moved up. I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if
that
you're
works
a lieutenant,
for me.
he's a lieutenant commander. Together, you guys are like lieutenant com.
We're
Christ.
LT com.
Sorry, that was
Ooh,
it's
LT2
too early
com?
for something like
That's
that.
too much. That's too much.
So yeah, the what would you like to go over? Do you want to go over the characters?
So the number one question I have for like the I forget what they're called, like not acolytes. What are they called? The buddies that we all got assigned. What level are they? Are they level 1, or like where are they with their signature abilities, and also how many effectively bars do they have for their life?
Where is that shit?
You need to consult the literature.
All right, they are. Let me make sure. Where? Ah, crap! What page is that?
I can't see it on the screenshot that you sent.
No, it's fine. I was asking me. Where are we? I believe they are level 8.
So they have access to each of their special actions then?
Yeah, like at this point, because you guys are so high level, they are also high level, and
Okay.
it's
Well,
something
it was
where
just I would, when I was reading the pages that you sent, it goes into great depth about that, like they need to work up to being at your level, and so I didn't know if you were going to like have them, kind of like level up quickly, or if we were just getting them at like a specific level kind of thing. That's why I wanted to know.
Yeah, well, I mean, and now that I'm looking at it, I just finally saw this, but currently, just as far as like the book is concerned and stuff, they're capped at 7th level, so it's like, yeah, they're still getting stronger and stuff, but like that's where the stuff is, and if things have to be adjusted, we'll take care of that as needed. If they're just like, oh yeah, we're level 15 and they aren't helpful anymore.
Okay, I just like I said, and so that effectively, and so at 8th level, that means they effectively have like 8 health blocks. That if they get hit, they lose a health block. If they get healed, they gain a health block, kind of thing. Okay.
Excuse me. Okay. Anything else?
So I don't know if anybody else sent Kevin a wish list of like stuff and things, and I don't know if we wanted to like handle that outside of game and then dive back in, or where is everybody with that kind of stuff? Because I was an amazing procrastinator and didn't send Kevin my wish list until this morning, but did it. So
got it done.
I got it done. Like gave him a ton of time to prep for any of the things that I threw at him. But I didn't know if like anybody else had come up with shit and had asked it, or if they kind of wanted to do it while we were all together in this like scene right now.
I mean, I think I'd be looking for something to raise my AC, but I was just leaving it up. I didn't mention any specific items or anything, so
Okay. All right. Cool.
just wanted to shop around, see what you had to offer before.
Okay, yeah. Well, so what I had done was I threw out like a couple things that I wanted specifically because I didn't know if when we picked up tonight we were immediately like, here's the next writ of thing that we've got to do, and maybe you guys all had like DM messages with Kevin throughout the week and figured your shit out. At which point I'd be like, I'll figure this out later, whatever. But
Yeah, I sent Kevin something. So
My favorite part about that whole thing was that Tom just said DM messages, meaning it was very clear
Direct message.
he did not mean direct messages. He meant
to
Dungeon
the
Master
DM
messages.
exactly. Well, it kind of was where was it? It was kind of like a. Well, there's a French term when something has two meanings, like a dual
Double
entendre.
entendre.
A double entendre, yeah, that's what it was. I'm good some days. Give me 5 minutes and I won't be good at all. I'll just be
Yeah, you got it. You said it.
crushing it.
You said it right after me. It's like almost as
It's
good.
like you said it right because I said it right.
It's like you came up with it, but after me.
But only after I told you it, which I believe is exactly what
I
Howell
respect
did.
that whole corporations were built on that, so that's fine.
Well, that's fair.
Liaison mine. Yeah.
So what's anyone looking to do at this point?
I want to fight a ghost ship.
Okay.
You're still on that. Oh
I
my
want to
God.
go. I want to fight a ghost ship, and that's
Okay.
it. That's my next objective.
I think that like if Harbor's aware
Only
of
with
like
the
a
team,
place,
though. I need the team. I couldn't make a
Everybody.
ghost ship on my own.
I think if Harbor's aware of like a weapons or like an armor dealer that we can go talk to, I'm totally into that. But since like we're kind of in the bar room right now, I think the one thing that Hal wants to do is go back and have a conversation with was it Burst? No, what was the woman's name that I talked to? The crazy
Blonde.
lady. What was it?
Blonde.
Blonde.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to go. I just wanted to go back and like kind of ask her if she had come up with any interesting ideas. I mean, she's probably been able to look at it for all of what, like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Like I don't know how long.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so like I just maybe just to check in and be like, hey, is there a spot I could meet up with you tomorrow or something to chat more about this?
Yeah, I mean, I assume that you kind of before this, like when you were chatting with her, like you planned on it. She got excited about potentially using some stuff, and so.
Okay, cool. Then like I just want to make sure that I've got like I know where to kind of talk with her after that.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Oh, I do have one other question.
Okay.
How do we know what we have for wealth right now? Because I never figured out starting wealth when we started this game. I just was like, okay, this is the stuff my character has, and went from there. So
We
like,
had like
what,
200 coins, right?
yeah, 200.
like
Yeah.
collectively?
That's what
Each.
they both were paid with, and then I think I gave you 400.
I think so.
Or yeah, I don't have my papers today, but yeah.
Well, just roughly. So that means I have roughly 800 gold on me.
Should we
No,
all
600. 600.
Where'd you get the other 200?
Well, didn't you guys just say we have 200, or is it 200 collectively?
No,
They
they
between all of
got
us?
200. Drac and Rat,
Oh,
when they were
okay.
first introduced, and then you got I think DJ said 400.
Okay.
So you have 400, and then they just got 200 at that point.
Understood. Okay, gotcha. All right. And then did we get paid at all? But I mean, like, I'm not okay.
not yet.
I'm not complaining.
No,
but like,
no,
did we
that-
get paid for this mission?
No.
Not yet.
You know,
Okay.
but if we don't soon, I'm taking it up with the manager. I'm just
For
saying.
sure.
I'd like to see management now.
I'm sure management would be happy to speak with you at this point.
Yes, we hauled these giant ass rocks across the ocean, and we haven't gotten paid. So I don't know what that's about.
I
need
like the
20
idea that
gold
we
for
get
my
followers
my
and then
ale.
immediately decide to like storm management. Come on, new guys, let's do this.
Yeah, that's what we'll force him to do. Yeah, I need a.
Hey, These
I need
4
20 gold
guys
for
have
my
been
Bud Light.
expecting to get paid.
Wait a minute. Our new guys are
Yeah.
looking at us going,
Yeah,
we're going to get paid?
Drac just goes up and starts slamming on the door. Hey, we've got 4 guys looking to get paid here. It's like, is not even the 4 that just went on a mission? No, the other ones.
The new ones.
The ones who
Dad's
just
not
got
going to
assigned.
cover this.
Wait,
I
Drag,
told them
why
about
don't you
getting
just
money
make
when I first showed up, so now they're pissed. I'm only
Drag,
kidding.
why don't you just
I
make
think
your
also, I think if
make
we're
your underling pay for your ale? No.
if we're coming up
Yeah,
with like
you're
a
right.
list of if
That's
we're
a
coming up with
great
like a
idea.
list of things that we
That'll
would
be
like
his
to
job.
do, I think a weapon and armor dealership, great. If there's like an artificer or like a wizard shop or magic shop, I would love to stop in there. And then Hal would like to just like sort of casually try to observe to see if there's like any kind of like thieves guild liaison that's in this port. I feel confident there is, but he or maybe not, but he just wants to just know about that.
Okay. All right. What is everyone else doing?
Wolfgang, do you think there's like any spell that could turn my guy into like a beer mini fridge with that like just walks?
With greater polymorph?
Or could you like make an infinite like ice block for him to carry around beers in or something like that?
No.
Wait,
Damn.
Rack, what you should do is just make him like a beer tray that beer sellers at ball games have, and just be like, yeah, here you go, here's your tray, carry beer.
It would have to be enchanted with like frost or something like would the axe freeze to his hands? Could I also like have him hold like a beer shaped thing?
Can I go
Captain,
try and
touch my
take
beer
the
again.
axe from Harbor?
Captain, just keep touching my beer tray.
Captain,
Well-
you're such a dick. He casts Ray of Frost. I chill my beer.
I guess if that's out of the question, then yeah, I'll just look for if there's a smith or something that I could buy some loot off of, or something like that.
Aren't you like broke?
I have 68 gold.
He's been
Thank
getting
you very
his
much.
allowance. It's okay.
No, 88 gold. I spent my allowance on Bud Light.
I got all the Bud Light.
And what was it?
Captain Morgan last week.
Captain Morgan, yeah.
You
Captain
got
Morgan, that's right.
I'll take your most expensive bottle for 60 gold. Oh, okay. Yeah, here you go.
It's like, why 60? Because that's what I have. Here you go. This is weird. He's paying for it before he even gets it. Okay.
Say no more.
I didn't ask how much it was.
Just handed money. Here you go.
Nope. I'm paying this much for it. And that's
Oh.
just the whole thing.
10-4.
All right. So, with that, you've got the rest of the night where you can, head around the bar. You can drink and talk to people. If you guys are, pretty much good, then that's cool. Harbor, the Vice Admiral did talk to you and say that it was going to be, there's still more to talk about, but, in the
Right.
meantime, you'll talk in the morning sort of thing.
So you have to assess the crystals or whatever?
No, he was very happy with that. It was just kind of something where it's like I shouldn't say that. It's not like he has to assess them. You didn't get the impression that he had to assess them to get their value, to be able to figure anything out like that. It was more just he seemed very anxious to get back, and you couldn't tell exactly what he was anxious to do, but he seemed like he was anxious to get back into his office and get to doing some stuff.
To Vice Admiral so hard right now.
Exactly.
I get it.
I
I
was
get
gonna
it.
say, if
Vice
anyone
Admiral's a
understands what's
spy.
happening at the moment.
That's fair. I feel more connected to him than ever.
Wait, is the Vice Admiral your father?
No, he's
Wait,
Drax's
my
dad.
dad?
Wait, no. Was
That's his
Wait,
granddad by
yeah.
default then.
is right?
And his granddad hates him right now.
I don't understand why.
All just everyone in this entire pirate like crew from the very top to the bottom is not just family, like in heart, but like actually literally family. Everyone's just related. Fucking Admiral Noven, everyone's dad, or granddad, or great grandfather. Who knows? Rack and Hal are both one step closer. It's like it used to be great great grandfather, now it's just great grandfather. It's weird. So,
I like where this is going.
so yeah, the Vice Admiral left to take care of some things. He also is wandering out. He's not just completely stuck in there because he did want to, he congratulated you guys on a mission well done and everything like that. But
All right. Well, I would join Hal in shopping around.
okay, there's not a ton of things here to like really shop for. There are some things that there are some caches of is that the word of like weapons and valuables and some things like that, which you guys are aware of, but like it's not something where it's just open and hey, just head on in.
Is it something where you have to get approval to go get something, or is it like how does that work?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I mean, like if it's just basic stuff, there's a weapons area over here with.
So is there like one quartermaster? I'm thinking like Brotherhood of Steel type of thing. Go to the back of the ship, and then there's one guy who's like, "Here's what we have in stock," kind of thing.
Yeah,
always
I was
put
I
that
was
blue.
thinking like well maybe we need to get like a document or something from the vice admiral that says like, hey, let these guys in and let them like grab what they need, kind of thing, you know.
Excuse me. Sorry. So in like each place there's, in this area, like you guys at this point know about this room. You know what? No, this one. About this room. It's not something where like you guys are unaware of that one. You saw that one?
Which one was it, Kevin? I've just scrolled.
Uh-huh.
Is it?
This guy. Because that, to anyone
Okay,
else,
that room.
what?
It finally clicked on my screen where that room was.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, so anyone else, like, who would just come in here wouldn't know about this room. It's a hidden room, as you can see kind of down here. It's walled off, but you guys are aware of it. You guys have seen the Vice Admiral go in before. He's not worried about you guys knowing about it as much. But it's not something that you've been in before. So you're aware of it and that there's valuable stuff in there. You're aware that over here you've got, just some weapons and stuff like that available to you. There is kind of like a blacksmith down here, but there isn't it's a blacksmith and kind of a blacksmith. It's not really like that great of quality. It kind of puts out all the weapons in the place right above it on the map, where it's kind of like basically any basic weapons you can think of, you can pretty much grab from there.
Okay.
But as in terms of like custom stuff, this isn't really where you would want to get that sort of stuff. The quality is limited, let's say.
I think Hal wants to try. Hal will kind of walk over with the captain over here, and just kind of say, "So the vice admiral didn't say we couldn't go into that back room. What are your thoughts?"
Couldn't go into the back room.
The one that's over here, that sounds like the place where there's like, the cache of goods that maybe we could find what we're looking for, kind of thing.
Yeah. Is there no like caged off area or anything? Like there's no place where like a window. It's just kind of like the crews just go in there.
No, they don't.
No.
That
don't.
is something that generally what you guys know, like it's there, but people don't generally go into it without the vice admiral like bringing them, and it's hidden behind like the rock wall, as well as this rock wall here, and this door you suspect has a key as well.
All right, Hal. Then I wouldn't say that's wise.
Okay. Hal also has realized that Kevin, you might have to tell me where I need to go to do this. Hal needs to replace his thieves' tools because he used them to barricade a door in the last
I thought you
dungeon
picked
that
those
we were
up.
in. No, Kevin said that I broke them because I had to hammer them into the wall to put the boards up so
Okay.
nothing came up behind us. Or I thought he did, at least. That's why I said I was.
when we were leaving, he let you pick those up.
Didn't I have to roll for it and I didn't roll? I don't know. I thought there was something that happened. I didn't happen.
I don't know. We can always go with, now that you're here, you can replace them. I mean, generally using them as nails isn't going to be the best bet
Make them the
for
best,
keeping
right?
their,
Exactly. So yeah. So
shape
I think that if there's like a bag of thieves' tools maybe in this room, that Hal would drop his crappy ones there and take the better ones and just be like, tradesies, and then walk out of the room.
Yeah, that's I mean, if you wanted to just go in and toss those down and switch them out, that's cool.
Yeah, I feel like that's the case, and like as he does that, he's just Captain. They're brand new and need to get used. Just saying.
Yeah, but I wouldn't use it with our people. These are our people here. But the first moment you want to use them outside, go right ahead. Just don't get caught.
So Hal kind of sighs and he's like, all right, fair enough. But inside his head, he's like, I should totally go in that room. I should just go in that room.
I feel like because we haven't got on to the next morning yet, this is still just a rest and relaxation kind of night. Celebrate that we got back from a successful mission, get to know these new crewmates, and then once we get paid, we can probably go to the nearest town we know of to look what they have, or some other downtime thing, because it didn't seem like the vice admiral had anything for us.
Well, he did say he had to speak with you tomorrow, right?
Yeah, it could just be payment, or it might be more so.
Okay. Hal will unless the captain wants to continue walking with him. Hal's going to suggest exploring the rest of this space because, I mean, we're looking at a map and there looks like some guy sitting at a table over here in a room with a bunch of weird things. So maybe that's something interesting. I kind of want to know what that is.
Yeah,
and so
just so you know, those weird those weird things are called stools.
No, I'm talking more about the different colored things on the table, not the stools.
I'm just fucking with you. Yeah, of course.
Those things on the table are called plates, Tom. You're an idiot. Oh, nice. Okay.
It's like I'm gonna stab you. We get it, Hal.
I'm gonna fucking stab you. I'm gonna stab you. Yeah, so like Hal wants to kind of make his way over there to find out what's going on, but I also don't want to take away from anybody. So if other people are doing other things, have at it.
Nah, go for it. I'll listen to your adventure. I'm just gonna sit at the
Boop,
bar with Torkel.
boop, boop.
Pretty sure
Hal-
Rack went to the boat last week, so
I thought you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, like eventually, because we did talk about that, so I assume that, Rack, if you and Asadi, kind of did some stuff, but then eventually took off, like you were hanging out, but then it was just like, all right, cool, bye.
yeah.
All right.
Sounds like it's something Rack would do.
That is very Rack.
As I get right there, Kevin, I'd like to make just a perception check to see if I can figure out how the mechanism works. I'm not gonna like open the door. I just want to know what's going on right there.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 24.
Okay. Yeah, you you see the seams of the rock, especially with knowing that it's there. You kind of see where the door like opens, and you see like a mechanism, something that kind of sticks out. You assume it's the mechanism. It's kind of like a rock that's like
Oh, so it kind of looks like like the odd colored book you have to push or something kind of thing.
Yeah, like it's
Stone
not
button in Minecraft against the stone wall.
right. It's just it's all of the stuff where like you would expect, but it's very well hidden. But where you knew to look and how well you looked for it, you were able to determine.
Does it look like it requires a key, or is it just like physical manipulation to get that particular part of the door open? I know there's the door behind it.
There doesn't
but...
seem to be anything else that you notice, other than just like the kind of door area that you were aware of and the mechanism off to the side itself that you noticed.
All right, Hal's really right now, but he's also like, I'm gonna have to talk to
No
Jeremy
one's even
about this.
around.
No, I'm gonna have to talk to Jeremy about this. The captain said, same team. The captain said same team. Maybe they're gonna let us in there tomorrow. If they don't let us in there tomorrow, maybe I have to rob this. I don't know.
If they don't let us in, I'm going in.
The
I'm
door
gonna
like
go in. I mean, like,
locks and
then
is cursed behind you, and they come in and they're like, "What the fuck? What are you doing in here
I
already?"
just start stabbing people. I'm like, no one can know. And so I
Starting with you
make my
guys.
way over. Make my way over to see if I can figure out what's going on over in this other room.
All right. All right, you get there, obviously, no problem. And are you talking to that person that's over there?
So what do I see? Like, is it just a person at a table having dinner? Is it a person stabbing themselves? Like, what do I see?
No, it's not you. So you see this person.
I don't cut myself much.
Obviously, she's not like actually like guarded and have everything out and everything like that, but action shots. So yeah, you see her just kind of sitting there. She's eating. She notices you. But that's she kind of gives like a little head nod in your direction.
Hal will nod back, and Hal will ask. He'll just say, "Hey, I've been here a few times, but I haven't had a chance to see the whole place yet. I don't mean to bother your meal. Is there a place where I might be able to talk to somebody about making some unique items, or maybe they have some in stock that for purchase?"
She says, "That's interesting. No, there's nothing that's here for purchase. I'm surprised you would ask. If you were looking for something, you'd probably want to go to one of the nearer towns, depending on what you're looking for."
Can you recommend one that maybe is laden with things for sale or maybe even plunder, depending upon the occasion of the day, as it were?
You know what it's like. You're a pirate.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of like, you're a pirate, I'm a pirate. Like rob, steal, maybe pay for stuff. Who knows? It's all depends on the day.
Listen, I'm just a pirate accountant. I don't do any of that stuff.
I steal from the man.
I'm just a CPA.
No, a PCPA, a pirate CPA.
Yeah, that's better.
So she responds saying, well, one of the places that I could suggest is Nargathel. It's up in... You're going to have to go through the Sea of Scales and head north if you're taking a ship. Or you can just go by land and head north because it's on this, continent.
Does so because I think that the map kind of cut us off on this. Does the Sea of Scales expand even further right from where we kind of came in and docked at the pirate bar?
It does, but it opens up more into the ocean a little bit. Like it closes down and then opens up into like a little another strait that leads off into a different ocean.
Okay, all right. So Nargathel through the Sea of Scales, and so like
So she says like if you're going that way, you would want to go through the Amwa Strait.
The Amwa Strait,
and that you know is the strait that you would come through on your way here.
So basically, we would sail back out the way we came in, and then go north,
and then wrap around and go north. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right. Like is it if we were to go by ship? I mean, we do have a ship, but if we were to go by ship, is that a faster route to take? I mean, dangers of the ocean aside and all.
Drac wouldn't want to walk. Just saying.
Dangers of the land as well.
Oh shit, Drac doesn't outrate Cal.
I was gonna say Drac's not a water buffalo. He's a minotaur.
Yes.
He's not a water buffalo.
Thank you.
You feel
Somebody understands my plight.
I mean, in terms of what she says, she's not sure. She just says, I myself, I wouldn't travel by land, but
no, understood. It was one of those things where sometimes when they say one way is much faster than that's all.
Yeah, she's not really sure which way might be faster.
Hal will say thank you. Kind of do like a courteous bow and say, "Can I have your name, just in case I cross your path again?"
Yes, and that one is what's her name? Where do I have that?
Her name is Jeff.
Right. Where is it? Her name is Valindra.
Valindra.
Where do you have this?
And that name doesn't like immediately spark some sort of like local knowledge or something about like she's not like the admiral, and I just walked in on her having dinner or something.
No. She is. She's not the admiral. You don't recognize her as anyone that you would have known her name or anything.
Okay, cool. All right. So Hal will say thank you very much, and then just sort of complete the roundabout trip and kind of come back in here, and then offer to buy Sunash a drink and kind of talk and say, so I guess if you're going to be following me around, I should know more about you. Kind of fade to black kind of thing.
All right, cool. So that's cool. Anyone else in the meantime? You just drinking?
I'm on a boat.
Yep.
Right.
With my best friend.
Right. Best friend and other also best friend too.
Hey, I don't know yet.
Okay.
We'll see.
All right. So And I'm sorry, you guys said you guys were just drinking, and that kind of finishes off the night for now.
Yeah, I think so. At least for me.
Yeah. Ready for tomorrow.
All right, cool. All right, so you guys rest up, and we'll just jump right into everyone's up. Harbor, you see the Vice Admiral. Let's go
We just
grab
wake
this
up. We
guy.
fell asleep at the bar.
Yeah. Exactly. You guys are all just there, so 8 hours, long rest, perfect.
Never
Slept.
left. We're
Right.
all hammered. Start the day.
But no, you guys take care of everything. You either go back to the ship or whatever, sleep on the stools.
I like sleeping on the stool.
Perfect. I assume you just kind of put your stomach on it.
Not
and
gonna
fold
check
over.
up on your pet or car?
Oh yeah, no, that would be too responsible of
I,
me.
I like to
We'll
think
see
that
them
maybe
soon.
right before everybody got so drunk that they passed out on the stools, those of us that were going to sleep on the stools had a brief conversation of what Halator could look like if it involved 4 people. And like it was just so mind-boggling that we all fell asleep laughing. And that was the end of the night.
Perfect.
Dude, a dwarf on a dragon? That would be sick. We'll just have 2 separate groups going, and that would be pretty awesome. And the dwarf has like horns, so it would just be just like Halator.
So what would the name be on that guy? You know what? I'm gonna have to leave you guys to that while I steal the captain. Okay. So you, Harbor, visiting the Vice Admiral. And so the Vice Admiral lets you know that it's there. He took a look at the crystal that was brought in, or the gem, and he said you did excellent work. Obviously, I was happy about it last night, but also taking a look at this allowed me to really gauge the strength, and it is exactly what we were hoping for. And what I need to do is I still need we have a plan that you will be brought into, but there's a few more things that we need to take care of. For now, you are free. You and your crew are free to do what you want for 2 months. You have freedom, but at that point I'm gonna be requiring you guys to come back. At that point we should have everything in place, and at that point we'll be taking you'll be coming back, and we'll be advancing what we need to be doing for this plan. Very soon I will fill you in more on what we're doing. I just can't immediately tell you.
Okay.
But when you come back in those, once you're done with your 2 months of whatever you guys do, you're pirates, go fuck off, have fun, sort of thing. So with whatever you guys are doing, we'll come back and I'll have more for you. But
All right.
to hold you off for a bit of time, we have he lets you what do we have? For each gem, you and your crew are going to get 3,000 gold.
3,000 gold each.
Yes.
We're looking at
3,000 gold per gem, not as a crew total. So in total, it's 9,000.
it's possible to round that up.
It isn't. But
Non-negotiable.
well, it's just that's what he was just giving, and it's something where what was the other thing that I was
That's almost like 1 piece of gold per pound.
how much were those things?
Weren't they like?
Were they two? I thought they were only 200 pounds.
I thought they were like 300. And even then, it would be 10 gold
Yeah,
per pound.
then your
something?
math is just bad.
But still, for a gem that I'm guessing you'll chop up, and that's very small. Got a whole crude pay.
Oh, well, as far as like the gem, like the value of like these gems, the value isn't much in terms of taking and selling. It's not that's not the purpose that we're going with. Also, I feel like the ship is an additional cost. Oh, I apologize. The ship that you were given, I'm going to be taking that and the crew back because you were going to be outfitted with a better ship. Let's see. Because this one is more... Come on, load. Sorry. He explains to you about the ship you're getting. You're getting a new ship that has different what? It's bigger and it's a little faster. It can be a little faster. Let's say that. And the other thing is that it has cannons and multiple levels of. Basically it's just a
Does
bigger
it have
ship.
harpoons too?
What?
Harpoons?
It doesn't, but they can.
Equip some?
Yeah. If you would like some harpoons, we can
might
throw
be
some
helpful.
harpoons. Yeah.
And when this ship is bigger, does it have the capability of like holding? Because like I know like the bigger the ship, the more difficult it might be to dock some places. So does it have like other, I don't know, scout ships or something?
Oh, excuse me. Sorry.
All good.
It does, in similar to the way that you had before with the other ship that you were able to take and use and stuff. But it has two of those, like the smaller rowboats, but not like massive things or anything like that.
All right, I didn't know if it was something where the connecting ships are bigger than like the dinghy that we took the first mission, where some crew brought us to that island, or if there were like enough for like a decent sized crew to go out. Like I was just trying to figure out the scale of it is all.
Yeah, currently it's just the like little ones. And so what and so this is actually where we get into the Vice Admiral explains to you that at this point what we're looking to do. I can't explain the details of the mission yet, but I have to take this crew back from you, the just sailing crew. And sailing is going to be on you and your new officers. In addition, I'm going to need you to start building up your army and your fleet to become, just overall, he basically explains that he wants you to start building your army, so that you can have
Building my own crew
yeah,
entirely.
yeah, like because the stronger you are, obviously the stronger everyone is together with it.
Right. So I'll probably be spending these past months recruiting.
Okay. So here's the question about it. Where would you like to try and do that? Oh no! Don't do that. Go back. Go back. Go back. Good. Fuck. So, because there are different places that you could go to, recruit different people and stuff like that. If you wanted to just go to like a city and just do kind of like a downtime sort of recruit sort of thing, I'm cool with that. The other thing that he explains to you is he would like you to get some sort of a stronghold of your own of some sort, other than the ship, so that you can have an establishment on land.
Do other captains have this?
Yes. Yes. All of the other captains have these things. The other captains have, fleets and armies that, I mean, again, they've been doing it for a while, so it's something where
Are these considered safe houses for the rest of us, like if we're in trouble, like that we know of? Or is it like, all right, this is just something that you own as captain, and you are your own thing. You can choose to be, a safe house if you want to, or you can, it's just entirely theirs.
Kind of. So it becomes you are the captain. It's your place, but you are expected to give, a safe house to a certain extent. And the only ones that can outrank the captain in their own house are specifically the vice admiral and the admiral himself. If anyone does come to your place, even another captain who's been, a captain for longer, he becomes, under you as, this is all limited to a certain extent. He doesn't all of a sudden become your slave sort of thing, obviously, but
Yeah.
it's just you are the one that makes the calls in those scenarios and sort of thing.
Right. All right. Cool. I mean, one thing about this that is interesting is just how we were going over, like the dimensions of the ship and stuff.
Yep.
And I haven't thought about Starfinder for a while, but that was like the best part of Starfinder was crafting the ship.
Right.
And I mean, like, we're not in a sci-fi thing, and real ships in like the real world, maybe modern day, I have no fucking idea, but like could be a carrier for other ships. And that's where my mind was going with the other stuff.
And I am 100% open to, certain things, because I'm gonna give you something, and I'll reveal a little bit of the stuff behind the DM screen for you. I got a pack that I'm gonna give you a boat for, or I'm gonna give you a boat from, and it's something where if it works, great. If it's something that we want to start looking at some other things, or start like customizing things, like you said with the Starfinder or Pathfinder. I'm sorry, no, Starfinder. We were right. I was right. If we want to start looking at the Starfinder stuff and figure out like ships or even just anything else and like customizable, like just stats and looking at that sort of stuff, I'm 100% in to learn the different things that people might have come up with. So
cool. Yeah, I look forward to building a stronghold and a ship. That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, how to use the downtime, because I mean, I would like to build the army as soon as possible, but I was trying to figure out what training I could do, because like if the rest of my crew is all training and then I'm the only one recruiting, granted I could tell them to recruit as well, so I'm trying to just figure that out.
So I mean,
But yeah.
and it's something where what the vice admiral explains to you is oftentimes what the other captains would do is without being able to go and just straight up buy a stronghold of some sort. Many times it was taken and then fixed up.
Makes
Since,
sense.
you know, starting with a canvas is already a head start in the process. So it's like he says that, and it's something where it's like if you wanted to do that, um, you know, there are some possibilities, but
Wait, was he trying to give like a location?
no, I like because he's there aren't any that like he's aware of like that. It's like, oh, here's like the perfect place. He does suggest one place that he knows of, but he doesn't know of how strong of like a place it actually is. He's kind of heard of it, but what he has heard, it sounded like it wasn't like a massive stronghold sort of thing. But that being said, it might be something where it's like, well, that might be a, you know, place to try and take, sort of thing.
Well, I would also need just like a map marking the other captains so that we don't get in a fight with our own people.
Oh
That
yeah,
too.
that so even with that, he he's saying, unfortunately, that information has been kept secret for the time being, and I still need to keep that secret for, unfortunately, purposes that I still cannot explain at the moment.
Okay.
But he does say that this one place is in, where is it? It's, ow, bit my tongue, sorry. So it is in the, it's in Therese, which is in the, which I'm not in, which is the country to the south. He explains it's generally that area is a desert area, but this one fort, I suppose I would call it, is small and on a coast, and it could be something where the what I have heard of it is small enough where you might be able to take it, or if you were going to build up, it might be more easily taken. But currently, with what you have now, I don't think there's many more things that are advisable. The issue with this that I've heard is that there's not much expansion that can be. There's not much expanding that can be done, since it's. I've heard it's an island fort of some sort, not unlike the ones that I sent you and Hal to take care of.
All right.
So I feel that you and your crew are more than capable of taking this. I just don't know if it would be worth it. But as I said, you have 2 months, and I'm certainly not saying not to do that.
All right. I might have an idea that might come in handy. If anything, it might just become a safe house and we'll find another stronghold.
Okay. Very good.
All right.
So yeah, money, that. Yeah. So yeah, he explains to you where that is. So yeah, and you know, I will actually explain to you where it is. So it's south, and then you go through the Amwa Strait, and then it's to the west, and then you go south around the continent of Therese, or the country of Therese. You kind of follow that until it starts going south, and then it's on a coastline. Pretty, a little bit down, a little further down, but you have to sail around to the west and then start heading south, and then you should be able to see it on the coastline, he says, is what he's heard.
All right. I would write that down. And then it would be better probably with a visual after when
Yep.
we go to like the full map.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
the one last thing I would ask him to like mark on the map is there any particular place that we would use, to spend this gold for more equipment? I know that my crew has looked for some last night. Are there any surrounding towns?
Yes, there is. Well, it depends on what you are looking to have done. Do you know what they are looking to try and do
I
with their
don't
money?
think anyone is looking for armor. I might be looking. We're all looking for some kind of, you know, magical item, some kind of thing of unique property, and then maybe Hal might be looking for weapons. But to have a list of, the best armor place, the best weapon place, and any place that might have, a college nearby, a library of wizards, something like that, for potions and scrolls and whatnot.
Well, certain potions can be gotten here. One thing that I would also start to suggest is starting to try and not just recruit any crew, but start to recruit certain crew members. For example, anyone who can make potions or scrolls, or potential navigators, or cooks. If Although I believe you did say you have some of these things taken care of,
Yeah.
but some of these things, finding specialists and very skilled members of your crew can be very beneficial in certain aspects when you're trying to get some things done. In addition to obviously just more crew. But in answer to your question, there is a town. Going back here. Nope, this one. There is a town that is in. Let's see. Would that be the best place to send you guys? Let me just make sure before I say this. I wanted to make sure I'm right. So I'm no longer sure about the best place to buy all of the items that you're looking for, but I do know there is a town to the north in Yithran. Quite it's not too far. but it is called. Let's see, is it this one? Shit. There is Tenacliff to the north.
Tenacliff to the north.
Yep. And it is back out the Amwa Strait and up north in Yithran.
Sorry, if it's to the north, we would need to go like around the strait. So would it be better to travel by land?
You can.
Would it be? It would be more direct, right?
It would certainly be more direct. I'm not sure if it would save time, but it would be more direct.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing the understanding the map directions without seeing the map. So, oh damn. All right.
Because and what you're saying is absolutely right. You know, it would be something where you're going around to have this happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You would have to go out and around, like you said. You'd go out and around to get there versus taking it on the land. You would just be like right there.
Okay. Stronghold. Okay.
All right, cool. All set with that?
I think so. Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. In that case, if you're good, let's get you back into the other channel.
Oh.
I don't know. It's as a person, as Wolfgang, it's just like responsibility.
Which is exactly why Hal's just like, not me. I don't give a shit.
So what's the plan? What's everyone doing?
Oh, the adults are back.
Well, yeah, we were hoping the adults were going to give us, and they came back.
We didn't really have any plans. We were just waiting to see what you guys come back with.
Rack wants more allowance for booze.
I expected that. I've done some calculations, and that's included.
I knew it. See, I told you. All right. So lay it on us. What's going on?
Well, there's a lot to go over. First of all, anything that you have precious that's on the ship, go take it off. We're gonna get a new ship. You got it,
dude. That's awesome. But Hal doesn't say that. He's a nobody fucking touches Jeremy.
I guess I better go get my mermaid.
This is when we find
aquarium.
out. This is when we find out about Carl's romance.
You might also want to clean the crow's nest. I've heard the crew complain about the smell, and that's impressive because it's all the way up there. So
in the middle of the ocean with all of the wind.
What was that?
It's impressive. You're right next to me now, Hal.
I can't hear you at all.
Psychic attack.
Yeah, right. Why aren't you looking me in the eye, Hal?
I am. I don't know why you're not looking me in the eye.
Uh, so there's that, and also we don't really have a new assignment. We're pretty much free for a bit, but we have a bigger ship, so we might need to look for a bigger crew. And I also know that you guys are all waiting on some gold, so that we can get new equipment.
Captain, I have a suggestion.
Yeah.
I was speaking with some of the pirates that are in and amongst the folks here in this port, and it was suggested that if we were to go back out the Amwa Strait and head north through the Sea of Scales, that there is a port called Nargathol that is oftentimes laden and heavy with magical items and stuff and things that we might be interested in. I'm not saying that we go there and immediately do to them what we did to Bernard, but I mean, let's go and scope it out and see what's up. You know, like that's a
Let's
suggestion.
get to know them first before we
Let's
destroy
talk
everything.
to them. Let's talk to them about the teachings of Dor, and then see what they want to do from there.
It's true. I do
Also-
know one other town we might be able to go to,
Oh, is
but
it
I was
one that we
told
can
it's also
raise
to the
ground?
north.
Oh, 2 towns to raise to the ground. Hal's like, okay, fair enough. Go on about money.
I was surprised that he didn't threaten to stab you when you said like anything else.
That's because there's money at stake right
Right.
now.
I'm sorry,
'Cause
but
of
you said
gone.
money. I'm sorry.
You did
I
say
interrupted
money.
you with my stupid thing about anything else. Money?
I do feel that was not a stupid interruption, but fair enough.
Oh, I was saying Hal thought that about himself, and yeah, now he does cannon.
Well, this
You're gonna give your son
No,
more
I'm saying he
gold,
got
right?
hit by a cannon.
this has been actually very difficult because I was expecting more, and but we were given quite a bit with the new ship, and a starting crew with this. So if we'll have to figure this.
Do I detect?
You're
like,
gonna
a
give
note
me
of the
more, right,
captain-
Father?
Wait. Do I detect a note of like the captain worried that like we're gonna stab him right now? Is that what's happening?
I mean, I try to negotiate my best to get the best deal, and with the new ship given to us, there wasn't much room for negotiation. But we were given many leads to work on stuff ourselves. But since you're right here, Hal, I'll give you your payment first. You will get 2,000 gold.
Okay, all right. I'm not overly
don't hate
upset
it,
right
you know?
now.
Whatever.
Hal has to ask a question though, and he's just gonna kind of whisper. And he's like, "Did they say anything about going into that storeroom?"
That storm room. They did not mention anything. That I actually forgot to bring that up. We covered so much.
Like Hal just nods and like kind of steps aside.
I mean, there's other places that you can choose to use this gold, or you can choose other tactics to get what you want. We're gonna go check out some new towns so soon, and we'll get there pretty quickly because this new ship is said to be faster.
Does the new ship have a name?
The Unsinkable too.
No,
It doesn't,
the
just, yeah.
admiral did not mention it. I don't know.
Nope, it does not.
The Halator.
Oh man, I was gonna say Jerry.
That's a great name.
If anyone has, I mean, I could tell any one of you what we could. I mean, we can try to name it. If anyone has carpenter's tools, they can go and name it anything they want. They can put whatever they want in the back of the boat.
Wait a minute.
I'm not
What
saying
about-
that they would do it. I'm just saying I would say the crew would vote on this, and if one
What
of
if-
you guys have carpenter's tools,
What if we
you could
call
take it
this
into your own
ship the
hand.
Blue Boogaloo? Bugaloo.
Blue Bugaloo. What?
You know, Jeremy's poop.
Is it because you're? Huh?
Jeremy's glow in the dark poop. The blue Bugaloo.
Only if you write it in it.
I'm gonna need about 200 gold back.
He's like, no, mine.
All right, that was good.
All right. It's either 200 gold or your naming privileges have been revoked.
I saw Hal sighs and he's like,
And he just runs off.
He's like, bye. I also have carbon. No.
2,000
Shit,
gold.
do I
that's all
have
you-
to pay? I don't have to pay the. I'm still assuming that I'm just paying the crew and not all these other ones that work for
Yeah,
them, right?
currently, so yeah, that way you don't have to do any
They're unpaid interns.
calculations into that, and it's like, oh wait, fuck, Hal, I do need some of that back anyway. Shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
Fuck,
because that was a
divided by
big pay.
8? Fuck.
Because I'm not paying them shit.
Right. Currently, they don't. You know, it's not expected. In the future, yes, but that's future.
Wait, wait. Here's Drac. Where is Rack? Oh, he's on the boat, right? So
Yes.
Hanging out with his
Yeah,
best friend.
actually, let's.
Is it Asadi? Isoti?
So, it's Scotty.
Yes, a Saudi.
Asadi Biscotti.
Right. First and last name. And they're back. They're no longer invisible.
nice. Drac.
Yes, Captain.
Father.
I have.
Yes,
You've been a good captain and an even better dad.
Good to hear, son. And I'm gonna turn around and walk over to Rack.
Oh my
What's
god.
Excuse me.
Rack, I gotta pay you. And being second in command when I'm not on the ship or anything, taking on that responsibility. Here is 2,500 gold.
Holy shit.
Damn.
All right, and now I got Drac follow me. I just turn around. I'm like, oh,
Jesus.
There he
turn
is.
around and you bump into me immediately.
Just
all right.
You get 2,500 gold.
Here's 60
All right,
gold.
Jesus.
Because this is what you asked.
Okay, hi son, Drac. Fuck.
I gotta. All right, I'm looking at you, and I'm like, okay, all right. Well, I need to figure this out because I have a certain amount of gold here, and it really depends on how much of an advance you want of your allowance.
Excuse me.
It's dependent on that. How much gold do you want at
No,
once?
I get my I'm getting this money for the gems, and I get my allowance on top of that. Obviously.
This is true. You have a certain amount for the gems, but I also want to know how much you want for your allowance.
I want my 20 gold.
Okay. How much of an advance of your allowance do you want?
However much you'll give me.
Here's 40 gold.
Everyone else gets 2,000 gold. 2,000 gold sounds nice.
2,000 sounds nice.
That sounds fair to me.
Drac gets 500.
I mean, I feel like I'm going to be asked for an allowance, even with all of this.
Maybe we'll see.
Give me 5,000 gold worth of your best food.
Just ground him.
I just want to get on the same page with my son real quick, and I'm gonna look at you, and
We're
No,
having
you know
a
what?
game
The
of
2,000
cash.
makes up for all the years of.
what I'm
lost
gonna
child
do,
support.
I'm gonna set up a table, and I'm going to pretend like I'm getting down to your level to make eye contact, but I can't even see you eye to eye, so I need to get a table, stand up, then take a knee, and then look into your eyes.
Okay, perfect.
And then I'm gonna say, hey, I want to be fair to you, and I want to right the wrongs of the past for not being. And I know this is hard for you to hear, but you'll get your allowance. I just need, if I'm gonna give you an advance, I can't have you ask it all the time.
That's fine. Perfectly fair. It's an advance.
It's an advance.
It's an
Are you
advantage.
sure? Are we agreeing?
We're agreeing. Agreed. I'll spit in my hand and then shake your hand.
Yeah, but behind he has his fingers crossed.
No, Draft
Yeah.
doesn't know how to cross his fingers.
Yeah,
That's not
like
that's
the
not a legal
moves.
move in pirate law.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get a little bit more faith in you, and in that case, I'm going to give you 1,750.
1,770 for the 20 gold bet.
The first thing he does as he's getting his allowance, that is an advance on the allowance, is ask for an allowance that he said he wasn't gonna get.
I forgot that I needed something.
Oh, I thought that meant now too. Like this allowance and that, but then for now, I'll stop for like a day, month, week, day. What? You went day for day.
Oh God. This
1,770. That's my final offer.
that is your final offer. I haven't given you the gold yet.
I'm just telling you.
Hey, oh, you want to keep this going? You want to keep it up? This is exactly what happens when my kids try and say the same thing back to me that I get to say to them. It's like, yeah, but I'm the dad who has the power. What are you saying?
Yeah, I have the bank account.
All right, you get 1,500,
Okay, 1,770. I'll take it.
and I say okay. I tell him okay, 1,770, and I put 1,500 in his hand.
I want to.
knew it. You were gonna do it.
You son of a bitch.
If this is
15,
wrong, I
15,
still
20.
can't count though.
I was
So-
just gonna say, could Draft
Yeah,
even
what
count?
type of check can I do? What would be the best perception?
Bank check would probably be
Ins-
the best. That's guaranteed by
Bank check.
an institution, so it's not personal.
Shut up.
I would say
Roll
some
against
sort of
my
an
deceit.
intelligence check.
Oh fuck.
Wouldn't it be insight against my deceit?
Yeah,
Or
if he's
perception.
trying to see if you're lying, then yes. If he's trying to see, like, based on the actual coins, if he wants to, like, sit and try and count them, then that would be, like, an intelligence of some sort. I'd have to look.
Gotcha.
So what am I doing? Intelligence?
Whoa, how
I
are
don't
you
know.
doing
What,
it? Are you trying?
What are you doing?
To see if it's the amount that he said, the 1,770.
Okay, so then, yeah, it would be an intelligence check. I don't know. What are the different checks? I hate not having a character sheet in front of me to just be able to look.
Would that be straight
Investigation.
intelligence or?
I feel like it would be, and you know what? It probably would be, since he likely wouldn't be proficient. In just
Yeah,
just
it doesn't
'cause
really
most
matter. It's a matter of
people
if I'm
aren't-
+0 or +1.
Right. So it's just gonna be a straight up intelligence check.
Great, +0. That's awesome. All right, come on. Oh, it's a 3.
Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
Oh god, yeah, wow. And I'm gonna immediately go to the bar and buy something else for 20 gold.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, can I do a perception? Oh, am I? I'm right there.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just gonna say that Captain, you gave him 15, didn't you?
Alright,
yeah.
1568
No,
gold, but so
gave him what he was
1568
owed.
gold actual and 17. Oh fuck, what would it be? What did I say, 70? So yeah, 1750. Thought. Okay, good.
I don't know what's happening, but
And
I'm
be like,
glad
this
it's
is
all
because this is because I had to pay off those villagers, right? You said, I remember you saying that'd be part taken out of his cut.
What was?
I really
When
do
he,
miss that farm in Bernard.
When I told you about the cow incident and how I had to pay off the people so that they
Yeah.
wouldn't go to the police,
Mhm.
and you said, "Well, that's just gonna get taken out of his cut."
Yeah, there was a lot that was taken out.
There were
Okay.
many considerations.
I mean, like the slight bonus that I got over you was all towards his allowance, and he just,
I read I was reading this book about pirates like last year, and one of them was like they stole like a bunch of diamonds and they distributed them among like the 40 crew or something like that by how much work they felt like they did, and the last guy got like 1 diamond, and then he hit it with a hammer and broke it and was like, see, now I have like 43 pieces. I have more pieces of diamond than everyone else.
big brain time.
Right? Fucking
Yeah.
nice. Nailed it. You're really good at this, or something else. All right. So everyone's paid. Everyone's got some stuff. Some of us got 20 gold extra in their mind and then spent it immediately. So
Yeah.
that's cool.
That's how I do it.
So what else? So now that you guys have had that, any thoughts on next steps?
I feel like we should go to the ship and start
Yeah.
sailing somewhere.
Well, I think
Yeah,
first and foremost, go back to the old.
Oh yeah,
You know,
I don't
like
even have
Carl
anything. I don't think. Oh yeah, the mermaid. Shit, the mermaid.
You've already forgot her.
Forgot about the mermaid.
He was so excited for
I
that
just spent
mermaid.
20 gold on the top shelf stuff, and then
And all the
I
pictures you
forgot.
were talking about.
I just imagine we go back and talking. You're like, oh, okay, and then Carl's just like, again, Carl is gonna marry her, and like,
Yeah, is there any way the mermaid's picture could be the mermaid from the Aqua Teen clip you put in the
Yeah, I'll have to work on that. I don't know if that would matter having that on, because like where I throw these on YouTube just in case I need to check it later, if that would
Oh,
make
yeah.
any difference. Probably not, since no one watches it. I don't know. I don't even watch it. So they're like, oh no, who's gonna fucking report it? Shut up.
Yeah,
So
the people who are like mining YouTube for inappropriate content.
and I feel like that's a little too spot on to have that one,
Yeah.
even
But
though
the
I mean,
main
we've
Well,
probably already
sound
said some
perfectly.
bad things.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, that being said, so you guys, you clear out from the other ship. Let's make sure I do the same, because I'm the one who actually has to do it. So 1, 2, 3, 5, and where is she? And this. I think that should be all that I need to get. Put right here. Now we're loading. Alright, let's see if this works.
a little chipper pirate tune in the background.
Yep. Get a little bit.
That's what I just sent. That's what I think of every time I hear Drac call. Now, who here has seen the It crowd?
That
the IT
show
crowd?
is spectacular.
Oh my God.
I really have
So
to go back
good.
and watch that.
Dude, the episode where like he joins the cult and he's visualizing how to get things. It's like, first I asked the Cosmos helicopter, then I visualized, then I went and bought it, and now I have a helicopter. And everyone's like, wait, yeah, no, that's what you did. Okay, whatever.
I forget like what it started off like introducing the father with or something, but he's just like the very first thing that he does. I know he was interviewing the girl and stuff. It's just like, clicking, scrolling. Well, you really know your stuff.
The episode when he's dating the man, the woman who was a man, and after like two, and she's like, I can't believe you're totally, and he's like, I don't care if you're from Iran, and he's like, no, I said I'm a man, and wow, that's so amazing.
All right, so I think. Oh no, I did forget something. And I'm not going to be able to get it there. I have to go back.
Oh, do I get anything? And you don't have to say it out loud. Send me a message or whatever. Before I leave too, I did want to see what came of Stuff and Things.
With, what was that? Because it kind of cut out.
Bowan, the explosive crazy chick.
All right, so yeah, you can, yeah, you know what? Actually, let's take care of that elsewhere so that you can surprise with whatever happens.
Cool.
All right, so as things are kind
quick
of
question, Kevin.
yes.
Do we know if there are any like druids or in the pirates around here that we could try to recruit onto the ship?
What you see, you don't know if
Or like, say if we came back with like a quarter staff of healing, they could attune it just to one of us. Because one of those, I think it's clerics and druids can only attune the item to someone.
I feel like what the easiest way to do anything with that, because I think it seems like what you're trying to do is look for like a healer.
Not necessarily a healer. If I were going to do that, I'd up my own stats and take a level in that. But like so like the item specifically says that you need a druid to attune the item, but it doesn't say that you can't attune it. You just need a druid to attune it to you, is what I read from that.
What item is it?
It's the quarterstaff of healing. Give me a second.
So with items and stuff like that, the attunement is the person who's going to be using it.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, so now, that being said, it's something where it's like, obviously, one, things can kind of be changed around, and like Harbor, he is attuned to the axe. But that being said, like I was saying, if you did like multi-class or something, then you would technically be a druid who could attune to it. If it were something like that,
yeah,
you wanted in that specific scenario or whatever sort of thing. So, but yeah.
I mean, I'd have to get my certain stats up to, and those stats aren't necessarily what I want to boost right now. So
yeah, understandable for that. Absolutely. So one thing that does happen is, as you guys are going to leave, this guy appears.
Who the fuck is that?
What's up, Jimbo?
At the doorway.
Looks like a Lionel.
Yeah, just not with the centaur part.
It's your
He's
uncle.
got fucking
Your uncle Track. This is your uncle.
elf heads.
Of course. Uncle Lionel.
I'm about to fucking throw hands.
And
Yeah, not cool, bro.
he comes in, and the vice admiral yells, "Yikes!
Wait, he yells "Yipe"?
Yikes!"
Yeah.
And this guy says, Vice Admiral Aylwin, I've come to report. And
First of all, his name is Ale Storm. Second of all, shave your beard.
it's Aylwin.
Helen names
I
aren't
can't
really a
steal
thing.
from
Come on.
Aylstorm that directly.
Well, I
I'm gonna
was
change
like,
it a little bit for you.
I was just like, no, take it. Also, that's probably the coolest halberd.
Yeah, this guy, that guy walks by you guys. He's 8 feet tall, and he's got this massive thing. And if you didn't notice, yeah, there are some. Come on, there are some elf heads hanging from it.
Is the Hal immediately knows weird looking crow head down on his hip and wants to know what's that? What is that all? Or is that just flavor?
It just
art?
looks cool.
I had never seen that as like a crow head. So I'll have to get back to you on that.
Well,
Whether-
no. Like I'm just asking. Like when you looked at this guy, like, what did you think of him? Like I mean, like that was the first thing I thought.
Oh, just that this guy is a giant fucking monster guy.
Oh, okay, all right.
Who's
I feel like it might be hair or something. It looks like on the left maybe he has some like fur.
yeah.
No, that's
No,
definitely
man.
a,
I feel like
I feel
like the color
I
of
feel
that,
like you're
I
right
feel-
with like the raven thing, because it does look like the same color as his feet, but it looks like it's
yeah.
not
It
something
also,
that's
like-
just sticking. Because if it is him, there's something going on that's weird.
Yeah, and it's also
Got
like
some
it's a
weird
very
sticking out of
different
his fucking
color
thigh.
than the head. It's a very different color than the head's hanging, like the blade. So like like maybe like it makes me think of like one of the
Tengu?
Tengu. Yeah, it makes me think of the Tengu. But this guy's 8 feet tall, and that's the size of this head. Either these are halfling heads, the top left, and that's normal, or that's a giant fucking Tengu, and that's something to think about too.
Yeah,
Just saying.
those are regular sized elf heads.
Okay, all right. Do we have any elves?
Well, the Vice Admiral is one. And I think is Rack a half elf?
yeah, I'm a half elf.
Okay.
How do you?
So you're
feel
only
about
half
this?
offended?
Just half of
I
it.
wish I did more research and went full elf, because then I could just trance. But
Yeah, there's benefits going both ways. I really like half elf for a lot of the stat bonuses and stuff
The
too.
bonuses.
yeah,
And then you still
There's
get
also-
dark
yeah.
vision. So
yeah.
there's yeah, it does.
Where,
That's why there's.
where did
different
this guy just show up on the map? Oh, top left corner.
Yeah,
Up here.
he came in over here, and then just walked in. You know what? Let's do it. I think I can do it. Yeah, bam.
Oh, that's cool. Actually, I just noticed that
Neat.
is there like a check I could make like to see if I recognize this guy? I mean, 8 foot tall, giant axe, like elf heads kind of thing.
So you can make a perception check.
All right.
And everyone can make it, but I think with the 4 of you all making a check, you will definitely have heard someone whisper, so you don't even actually make the check. You just had to ask.
okay.
And you've made it. Good job. So, good job on that 26 that you rolled. You definitely hear someone whispering, Commander, yikes. So,
Can I make like a knowledge You know, like kind of like
I think it's some more
pirate
here.
lore kind of thing, like I did with the whole mermaid thing.
I mean, you can make it. It's just a matter of depending on what you're looking for.
I want to know, like, is this to the Vice app and try to, or is this guy just like another bigwig that maybe we need to like show off that we're better kind of thing?
So what was the first option?
Do I think that he's running up to?
No.
Okay.
No, because he came in, he called out, and the admiral yelled "yikes," and then while everyone was kind of like, "Yikes, what?" He then responded and was saying that he's returned to report in.
Okay. All right. I was basing that off of Vice Admiral. Yikes. Are we letting this guy move through without stopping him kind of thing? That was...
Yep. So you did hear that, and with your insight, you notice that there's, like, with your passive insight, it's high enough to notice that you felt like there was no, even though this guy has literal, elf head, prizes.
Dangling, yeah.
As... hanging off of his weapon, and he's walking up. The Vice Admiral, if you even glance at him, you see that he's not even, blinking or showing any concern at all. And this guy's coming up, and there doesn't seem to be any ill intent, coming off of him.
I have one last... All right, cool. One last question. Do the heads look fresh, or do...
They don't look fresh.
Okay.
I'm back.
So, yep, he walks through. If anyone wanted to, step in front of him or anything or whatever, that's fine. We'll bring him back. But, he kind of walks through. If you guys are kind of cool with it and just like, all right, fine, that's okay. Then he goes through.
Hey,
Yeah,
Kevin,
Hal's
can I
not
roll
gonna
a
do
sneeze?
What is it?
Can I roll the sneeze?
Yeah, let's do that. I'm like, wait, what the? Oh yeah, let's do that.
16?
16. I think. Let's get you because nope.
God damn it.
You're going to have a feather beard forever.
Yeah, I feel like you're almost there, and
Okay.
everybody like stops what they're doing and watches.
Yeah, at some point it's gonna get to the point, and like this is gonna be the one that he consistently just crushes. Just 19, 18, 19, 19. Just gonna kill it. It's like, I'm gonna have this forever, and I'm never sneezing again. Good thing I don't have allergies.
About to just ask someone to cast a sneezing spell on me.
It's
I don't even
someone
think there is a
tears off one
sneezing
of the
spell.
feathers and tries to tickle your nose with it. And it's just like, ow! And really, if that had worked, I wouldn't have this beard for 3 weeks at this point. Can't
Yeah.
shave. These things are thick. Okay, so with that, what's the plan? You guys heading out?
I believe so.
Yeah, I think we're going to go take care of the things we need to pull off the boat, then get on the new boat, and then flip a coin between... I mean, unless anybody feels strongly one way or another between... I have
just
no
want some-
particular, inkling one way or another. I want some stuff.
Yeah, gonna want some stuff.
I got
Oh,
seven
got money to
Kevin's
blow.
burning a hole in my
One
pocket.
last thing I had asked, just in case. There were no obvious tied in with the Thieves Guild, right?
No, you didn't see anything like that You assume it's probably just because it's pirates already, so it's kind of like a...
Okay, yeah. I had a specific question to ask. They had been, so it's what.
Okay. Well, we'll be holding on to it. Click. Cool. All right, and did forget someone. Got him now. All right, so I think with that, we can grab you guys, bring you over here. Hopefully this works.
So first of all, I'm excited about the new book. I'm excited that Turtles crew there, Teenage
Damn.
Mutant Ninja Turtles. The one thing I'm not excited about is we have no goddamn weapons on this boat. We had weapons
you
on the
do.
other boat. We do. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I just haven't
Alright.
gotten those in just yet. I actually had recently switched out the things, but let's see. So I'll be taking these and putting them around. But you guys have cannons, and
So that was
Okay.
honestly that's what Hal wanted to talk to Thieves Guild about, was seeing if there was a way of upgrading the, because I didn't know we were getting a new boat. We could upgrade what we had on, but okay.
Where's my fish?
It's right there, dude.
Yeah.
Wait,
Oh shit!
just a quick
My bad.
question, Kevin. With Rat returning to the boat, where's Umra?
Oh yeah. Damn it.
He was like, "Peace out, bitch."
All right. So where is it? Yeah. Holy shit. I can't. That's hysterical. I'm so focused on paying attention to everything else, and then it's like I didn't remember the literal giant guy. That's all right.
I don't want to bring up the giant in the room, but where's the giant in?
That's kind of, that's the D&D equivalent of
Sure,
the
you get
elephant in the
involved.
room.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever heard this one? Yes. Please.
All right, so this is. I'm just making sure we have everyone. I still have to do that, but not at the moment, not this second. So, what is what is the plan? Let's get you guys over to, now that you saw this briefly, here.
So, Kevin, can you point out to us like where approximately those 2 points are? The points are, I should say, like, so Nargothrond and
So, I mean,
the
you know,
harbor. It said
the place that was said. Alright, got this.
all right. So Nargothrond's there.
There,
That was the one the captain was talking about.
yes. These are kind of where the directions kind of lead you to. Whether it's there, like that's kind of the idea that you got, but you don't know if it's exactly there or
Okay.
or if
So-
it's like you might have understood incorrectly or.
I imagine. So I'm imagining a scene, and TJ, you can say no to this at all. I'm imagining a scene that, like, as we are grabbing our shit from the old and bringing it over. So, like, like I grab Jeremy. Don't anybody there up thing, and I go to the captain's quarters and I knock on the captain. So you got this big wood table with like a map spread out in front of you. You're kind of like running your hands through your greasy hair because you haven't showered or two. And I'm like, that's the port that I heard has a lot of interesting things. And I point to like Nargothrond. And I know that you said there was another one, but would it hurt if we don't have a mission right now to maybe go check that place out? If it's a bust, then we move on. But if it's something that, we can plunder, do something interesting with, that we pull it apart as respectable, merchant sailors, and then we see where it goes from there.
Yeah, try to keep a. I intend on going there as well, and we'll try to keep a low profile. And we're also looking to recruit.
So maybe what would be a good idea is there a way that maybe we could kind of seed the waters before we get there? And like I'm thinking like I could try to get there before the ship gets there if I use Iggy. I'm thinking like we could send dinghies in first, and then like when we pull up, like if there's like local dive bars or like places where you can Shanghai people or do it, where we get a couple people in there and start talking up the idea of being part of. Actually, is there like, are we just the pirates, or are we like?
We should
a
go into
group
a
of
bar and
pirates?
just be like, you know what I always wanted to do? Like, join up with pirates. Like,
That's
that
what I
sounds
mean.
like a
Well,
lot
like,
of fun.
We
yeah,
want to
like-
find skilled people.
We got like, I feel like we got tons of people though.
Well, Captain, I do have
Yeah,
to say
he-
that,
Tons of
we
skill,
just
but
need
we got like
people
these.
to build.
He
the
is
build.
skilled.
We got these
Or-
Oni guys. We got our assistants. I feel like we just need some shit munchers.
Well, I mean, I feel like I don't know how many of those
brother,
that
go
we
play
have,
with your
but like,
pet.
Well,
if
what
we're
about,
gonna give
wait, what if we
a
did
crew
this?
member a name, they need to have some kind of thing. Like Carl is great because
He's the cook.
he is the cook. Yeah.
He's the cook.
So
yeah.
he's providing something that's important. So
But
I
what
mean,
if-
like,
Well, okay, so two questions. First, what do we need for manpower for this ship? Like, do we need 40 people? Good. Do we need 10 people? Do we need 5? Like, what do we need? And then two, what do we as a group think we need specifically? Like, I know, like, Rack, you were just saying, like a druid, or healer, or something like that. So maybe
Healer would
maybe
be
we need to
nice.
like focus our search on that. So, and if we can like maybe that's what I'm saying, like find a place where people are down on their luck and they're looking for something, and we can find a healer. We find a shipwright, somebody who can fix the ship. Bad shit happens. We find like a drunk cannoneer that we have to sober. Say, learn how to use these or we kill you. Like whatever. Like I mean, like I'm like I'll kill you. So whatever. But like maybe Nargathel is a great place to find those people. Maybe it's not. I don't know. But like,
Yeah, that's a
how
good
cool
idea.
would it be to like I think we should have like a list. Like first of all, how many bodies do we need? And then second of all, what roles are we specifically looking to fill? And I don't think we need anybody. And he kind of nudges Drac, and he's just like, I'm just kidding. You want.
Odor.
Also, what's going on with Torkel? Is he a wizard, an artificer? What's up with him?
I think he's a wizard, and
Okay.
he's our scroll guy. We can try to look for a potions person.
Well, I like the idea of a potions, but I also like of somebody who can create like even better magical stuff and things. Like what if we find the artificer to make things for us, kind of.
I'm not too familiar with artificers.
They're basic. Like so, I don't think you played 3.5, but in 5 there were people that could like they could tinker things like let me make you like an automaton, or like let me make you some sort of mechanical like techno magical device that does X, Y, and so artificers are kind of that's in 5e.
There's steam
For no reason at all. For no reason at all, I don't like them.
Okay. No. Well,
Right?
actually,
Right?
well,
I
TJ,
just I don't like their class, and I've just refused. Like I've been excited about everything that Wizards of the Coast comes out with. For whatever reason, Artificer, I don't know.
No, dude. Like honestly, that's totally legitimate in like a 5e setting. For somebody to be like, yeah, I make stuff out of metal that lives, and you're like, fuck that.
If you say fuck that in
How
a
not
fantasy
natural.
setting,
It's
you could look at the instinct and just be like, nope, not dealing with that shit. Bye.
Say that
Yep,
about dragons,
about
and
it.
that's half the name of the thing we're doing.
It's fair.
And you can say it about dungeons, which most people do, which allows you guys
Well,
to
yeah,
have
but
the
I mean, like,
chance
so I mean,
explore them.
I guess I'm just saying
So-
that I like the idea. No, I'm just saying I like the idea of characters having propulsion, like to technology or something. Like very like Legend of the Benders are like, I'll make this out of stone, and they're like, well, I could just make it out of. And they're like, no, I'm gonna.
So like the way I see it is, as Wolfgang, I see it as a way for our benefit, as fleet's benefit, because if we have someone on the inside that can make these items, it would only strengthen the fleet.
And then you've
If
got
that
the
makes any
captain going,
sense.
I don't believe it. Get rid of it.
I mean, like, whatever. A magical
No.
blacksmith or whatever. It's just about flavor. I don't know. I just don't like.
No. I'm just like, as a player, I'm just saying, like, I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate the idea that like was like, let's do this, and the captain's like, I don't, kind of like.
Oh, I'm just upset that I have to read up on more things. I have all the class. They came up with this class, and then I'm like, I don't know. It has to
But
be its
I'm,
own thing.
I'm
I
excited about everything Wizards of the Coast has put out, unless it requires like too much work. In which case,
my
Dude, I don't know why any other thing I look at just artificer. I don't know.
Hey,
I
if,
was
if
running
the
a-
flavor doesn't work, I can see it. That's fine. But
I was running a game for my brother-in-law, and he played an artificer. And in certain moments, they're clutch and amazing, and it's just like they're the most like useless class. You're like, what are you? So it is what it is. But
I really have to try and I really want to try and play one and just see what it's like.
Yeah. I just really like the captain being like, I don't believe in that shit. Like just
absolutely.
Just like totally like we live in a world of gods.
Like
and
I said,
monsters.
witchcraft.
Yeah,
In
we live
a
world of
world
gods
of
and monsters,
magic.
and someone's like,
I'm
technology.
surrounded by wizards and sorcerers,
Right.
but fucking artificers.
Right.
Those pieces of shit.
Who
It's
just,
like you guys and gnomes.
appeared out of smoke, and then just this other guy who's literally turned into a giant ape twice and has feathers coming out of his face. All of this, and he's blue, all because of the wild magic that he can't control. But no, it's the artificers who are the problem. Because they do that with like the little robot guy. Fuck fuck artificers.
So in another game that I play a half-orc barbarian, and he fears gnomes because gnomes are typically artificers, and it's because of their constant tinkering.
Like, so as a player, I fucking hate gnomes, and I support that character 1000%.
I hate WoW gnomes.
We're playing. We're playing a game. Play a game on Monday or Tuesday night where Kevin's playing a gnome, and it's so difficult to not hate his character. Not because I don't like his character. I think his character is really interesting, but I've just had shitty experiences with gnomes, and I'm like, this fucking guy's gonna screw me over at some point. It's just gonna happen.
And
straight up, fuck gnomes.
And he's mad because he still doesn't have a gun, which is understandable. But all right.
Hey, did you start the game with what you? And I got given.
Jeez, I did not mean to set the keg off.
You opened it. You opened. No, anyway. All right.
You opened Pandora's box.
Wait. So let's just do this really fast. Or Kevin, maybe you can provide this. What do we need for staffing, and then what are our dream wishes? I think that we personally, as far as Hal goes, I think if we can find an artificer, and I know what we just talked about, but somebody who can do that from making the weapons on the ship better, I'm 100% on board with that.
All right, so here's the stuff that I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna. we're all going to be putting this together because what I wanted to do was give some certain things as you guys are sailing and stuff, where there's going to be stuff that needs to be taken care of, and there's going to be other things like you're going to want to have like there's things like quartermaster and what's the one who's the guy who takes I'll check on it, but like the guy who takes care of like all the people on the ship, you know, I forget what that guy's called. Obviously all the things that you guys were saying, you know, if there was like
the people master.
Yeah, so
The HR guy, fucking Toby.
So there's gonna be a bunch of things where what I want to do is I want to look into this a little bit more and start looking into trying to come up with some rules for how we're taking care of this, because I almost want to go with not too much of, but we're gonna be getting into, you know, ship battles soon. So it's something where I want to make sure that we have the rules down correctly for everyone, because there's going to be things that are going to be helpful in improving certain things. Like obviously guys to load the cannons and, you know, things that can make that quicker or more efficient, more damaging. You know, guys who can make weapons, you know, like cannonballs that might have different effects, all sorts of different things like that. So I am going to be looking into that. And if you guys see things, if you want to look into different things.
So I just want to throw out there. So like what we're saying right now is, Kevin, we need to know what we need for numbers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like if we go to Nargothrond, anywhere else to gather crew, we need to know what is going to optimize. As far as other things that we're thinking about, I just jotted going different ways about it, but specifically, we would like to find potentially a battle mage, somebody who can like help us with one way, a cleric for healing, a druid for healing and elemental manipulation, and depending upon how the captain feels, an artificer specifically for the weapons or the ship. So those are like our top 4 picks. Did I miss anything? Is that thinking anything else?
So we need a boatswain, a
Yeah, but
carpenter.
that's more like just like somebody that we could bring on that has the intelligence to do that, as opposed to like a specific kind of thing. I'm jotting it down, but like that.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
like-
looking over
those
the list of what's actually needed for a ship for 5e.
Oh, sweet. Fucking throw that in Discord, please.
I'll send a screenshot right now.
Could you copy the link that you're on so I can just visit that page? If you're on.
Yeah, because I mean, there's roles that maybe some of them fill in that are there.
Yeah, because I mean, if there's like a head start that we can take and run with, that we can get to, because yeah, there's gonna be like the things I'm
So it's
considering.
not from like an official site. It's just the first thing that popped up.
Well, actually, if we want to, if you really want to dive into it, and then Kevin, this I'll like recommend this to you, and then you can choose to do with it will. If you look at the skulls and shackles rules from Pathfinder, they give all of these roles on a boat and the things that people can choose to take. So, including like taskmasters that are like the folks that show up to like whip people and do shit, which we've already seen is what Drac has been in his off time.
Yeah, that's my job. I'm good.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
so-
So what I'm saying is like you like I'll do some digging and send you a link for that, but that might be something you want to look at and like I like this, don't like this kind of thing, and then pick and choose. So
Yeah, I mean, I searched up immediately and found something that seems like it's like, oh, can I just get this? It's free in my shopping cart. Can I just get this?
well, I'll tell you what. If you do a Google search for it with PDF after the, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
guarantee you somebody has put that in PDF that you can.
I'm on Paizo right now, so it's like I think I can get this directly from them for free.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's like, all right, that's sweet. So, yeah, I'll look into that because there's definitely gonna be things like you guys are saying, different guys that you're gonna want to get. Like everyone, there's gonna be certain things that are gonna be something that people can learn, but things like the what's it called?
The bilge.
No, it was right here. Yep, still do that. But like the boatswain, taking care of all the supplies. I mean, you need to have, in like you said, Tom. In that case, that's someone who just needs to generally be intelligent enough, but have some background in doing it too. The master gunner is, those are people who definitely need to know what they're doing beforehand, and different stuff like that. So it's like, yeah, we'll look into that because I don't want to get so over the top that it takes the entire night to go through just things on the boat, but I also want it to be a little bit more. So it's like, yeah, let's do that.
Oh yeah, no, I think it would be really cool if one of us was, like a master gunner. I mean,
oh yeah,
like if it's like and like Hal as like the dex-based character is like, fuck yeah, like let's do this kind of thing.
But also, you'd be more the navigator,
Yep.
wouldn't you?
Could we fire
that's
the
what I
dwarf
mean.
on
Like
the
we need to figure out what to do with it. But so since what we're saying is we need to go accumulate people, figure that out. And since it's already like a little past 11, can we do some D12 and maybe either get in some shit or not? Because I seriously thought we were gonna fight the fucking guy with heads. Let's do this.
So yeah, that's what I was thinking of. For some D12s. So yeah, let's get that going.
Has anyone else completely convinced they don't know what shit is?
9.
Don't know what.
Like we rolled really high and bad shit happened. Bad shit rolled like
Yeah,
whatever.
it just depends.
Yeah, so I rolled a 10.
Same.
7.
Come on, load up.
And just for clarification, I will say this to everyone. Hal did not rob that storeroom before we left. He was really, really tempted. Found out,
Yeah, you should have.
well, I should have, but when we found out we had to clear out the ship, he was like, I need to make sure Jeremy's okay. And so I did not rob that place.
Yeah, and we all got paid $17.70, so
we all very good.
Well, not all of
That's
us.
right.
Most
Actually,
of us got
everyone-
$17.50.
Yeah, exactly, and I got $17.70, so
Bunch of chumps. Bunch of chumps I'm sharing this boat with. All right, so now I just wanted to get us over to here. What is everyone doing? Where is everyone going?
do we have any crew
Specifically.
left over from last time, like a couple of little guys, or did they all just
I'm going back up into the.
Nope, it's for right now. It's just you guys. Those guys you found out were on loan to you.
Oh, okay. That's nice of them.
Didn't you
I'm
eat
gonna
one
go
of
over and
them?
talk to Carl. After he died. Only after
Wait
he
a
died.
minute. Wait. Which guys were on loan?
The guys who aren't here right now.
Oh, okay. All right. The dudes that were on the other ship. Oh, I understand.
Yes.
I honestly heard you say that, and so the acolytes or the followers are not here anymore. What the fuck?
They're
Like
here.
what?
That was a short trip with those guys.
Yeah. Hey everybody, do you want to learn the rules for this? No. Bob.
Doesn't matter, you idiot.
Doesn't matter.
How much time did you spend doing that? You probably wasted a bunch of time, losers. Fucking
Dude, I
all
need to
you
know
nerds.
what level they're at. Oh, they're at this. Oh, did you just spend 10 minutes writing down all their shit so you didn't have to look at it on a screen? Bye. yeah. So
I thought you were gonna say, did you just spend 10 minutes writing down that they were level 8? In which case I would say, no, that's a serious question. Tom, are you okay? It's like
it takes a long time.
It shouldn't be that bad.
I think that I definitely want to before I'm in the crow's nest and I realize how their ship is set up. I want to have a quick conversation with Sanash and basically say, I think that you're best served being on one of the gunner, if not calling out the orders for the guns. And I'm just going to say you should probably pick what the poison is and go find it. And then as he don't come to the crow's nest ever, and then I just go up to the crow's nest.
Okay. So he'll take that and he'll head over to keep an eye over here and.
Yeah, like it looks like there's a lot of. So maybe like watch the right side of the boat.
And so, yeah, I mean, I have it open just like right now, but like that's just because I had it over here. But there's also, so you guys know this one. I'm gonna be doing this as we do stuff, but not that one.
The boat just disappears.
But there's different layers of the boat.
Nice.
So.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are the
That
guns?
is nice.
Are the guns on the deck?
Yeah. I'd have to check everything again.
I'm just saying that whatever
'Cause
level
it
that the guns are on, make sure that Sunash is on.
Yeah. So I'd assume it would probably be on like this one. Yeah, because this feels like it's just kind of, this is like this is the deck, but you can see everything on the same level as the deck. Then this is the deck that has the stairs going up.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is obviously everything covered.
That's the top deck. Okay, yeah. I like unless the captain tells. I think that when we get staff, like Harbor wants to have the ability to be as perceptive as possible for everything because of just abilities and whatnot.
Do I?
Yeah.
But
you told him
that. But I think that I think that Cernash with like his just sort of innate connection to like ranged combat and whatnot should either be the person running the guns or the person overseeing the guns firing. Like so if we do have a bunch of people that to man the guns, that Cernash is kind of doing that, and Hal or somebody higher is like, no, don't do that thing, but.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, and in answer to your question from a little earlier, I don't have the exact number that you guys would need to run the ship, but I'll do some digging into it and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I figured. I like this. Like this is kind of just figuring this out. Like we have these randos that are with us right now. But one of the things that Hal wants to make sure that he kind of orchestrates as well is to talk to Rack and say, Rack, if your spell so we, as far as like firing capabilities on this boat, we have cannons. We don't have like trebuchets or ballistas or anything. They're just cannons right now.
No, you have cannons and what was it that was asked for? The
ballista.
Yeah, was that what you had asked for, TJ? Earlier?
Harpoons.
Harpoons.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. So like,
yeah.
same
similar, but like, yeah.
So what I wanted to do was I wanted to make sure maybe Rack and what's her name? Oh, Isadi, or if Rack can't do it, maybe Isadi in general is focused on making sure that anytime the ballista or the harpoon guns are fired, that she's enchanting them in some way. You know, like True Strike, like like Tasha's insidious laughter, like something, so that like if there's a strike on another boat, boom, like
That
It
would
starts
involve
pissing
us
itself
actually
laughing.
having those spells,
What's the matter?
which that would involve us actually having those spells, which I
No,
don't think.
I'm sorry. So what I'm saying is, example, if you two are capable of not imbibing because that's drinking, but imbuing, that's the right word, Tom, imbuing the ballista's projectiles with spells, how fucking awesome would that be? You know, like
I
this
mean, that'd
ballista
be
bolt is gonna blank kind of thing.
that'd be pretty awesome, but I believe that that again that would be in a type of thing that an artificer would be able to do,
Well,
not
so an
a.
artificer could do it, but I think anybody with crafting ability could do it. Or we live in a world with gods and monsters, and maybe we can talk to the DM and say, "I cast fireball on this thing, and then this is going to happen." So what I'm saying is like let's I know that I'm third in command and whatever right now, but like from the crow's nest, I'm trying to orchestrate the best way to not die at any given moment. And I feel that the two best spellcasters we have, if there's a way to make it possible that you guys can imbue projectiles with some shit, then let's do that.
Well, it depends
And
on
then
and we're definitely able to do that. Just it might depend on what's trying to be done. Because if they try and cast fireball on the crossbow, I'll let it happen. But
They're gonna blow up. Yeah, no. I totally.
it's like
Just saying
that was significantly less helpful than I was hoping.
Like
But
a spell bomb.
I guess so 100% agreed with that. But what I'm saying is that so you guys as the spellcaster, let's make sure that if we are in like a ship to ship combat, you two are fucking just making our shit that much more devastating. And then lastly, because we've got the two fighters and a goddamn giant, we really need a catapult on this boat that's capable of flinging combatants somewhere else. And I say that not only
Isn't that Winrar's job?
wait. Well, so maybe that's Wimmer's job. Is
We could
But
put
I
the
say
dwarf
that-
in the cannon too.
But here's the thing. But I say that saying that Hal and Halator in general want to do that too. Like if there's another ship that's suddenly within breaching distance, fucking throw Halator at that. Get up, let's go do it. That's what we do. So
Immediately, Drac is like, "Hey, I'm thinking we throw this guy in," and the other half of Halator is just like, "I'm thinking it's us though."
all right. So
So-
that being said, obviously we have some shit to work out as far as how this all works, but these are thought processes. So with that roll and with this look at the boat, what happens in this first leg, and can we roll some d12s and see what happens in the second leg?
Yeah. So what? Hold on. Why do
You guys meet a kraken and you're all dead. Great, awesome.
Why is there a cannon right in the middle there? Why can't I get rid of that?
Yeah, I want to talk to Carl at some point
I
too.
wonder if that's on the map. It's on the
Oh,
map.
Kevin, I forgot to ask because Rack went back to the boat at night. Does he know about Carl and
Oh my god, I
Marissa?
hope he does.
I was literally
Oh my
about
God, I
to
hope
just
he
bring
does.
something up about that too.
Has anybody heard this? So I had to. So whatever. Long story short, I had to drive to go do grocery shopping this morning, and I was flipping through the channels, and there's a new song on the radio right now that's if it's the end of the world, will you still come over? I don't know if anyone's heard this song, but it's it's a duet between I don't know, a dude and a woman, and they're just I know that we're not meant to last forever, but if tonight's the end of everything, I hope I can hold you in my arms. And I just imagine, like I'm still storyboarding, like, our adventure because I want to fucking pitch it as a movie or something. I just imagine that it's some with Carl and Marissa, and that's their fucking like it's just fucking priceless. It's perfect. But all right, go on. Sorry.
No problem. So yeah, that you are unaware of anything that might be going on with
God
those.
damn it.
You didn't see anything that night. And like once you got on board, you did see Carl. I mean, you've seen him take care of her barrel and stuff as needed because your brother, who was put in charge of it,
Carl's just
Forgot
helping a
about
little
her?
bit. I'm doing most of the work.
right? Because he, you know,
You forgot about her 5 seconds
No,
in.
no.
no, my
Wait,
dad put me in charge. Do you know who my father is?
Dude, so with a passive, does Hal know what's going on? Of 22, or passive insight, I should say.
How are you getting more of that shit? How'd you get 3 more points?
I'm looking at my character sheet. My passive insight is 22.
What? It was just 19. How'd you get more? Fuck.
No, my passive wisdom perception is 18, but my insight is 22.
So do you with Carl and Marissa?
Yes.
No, you don't get the sense that there's anything going on.
Son of a bitch. Either Kevin's not going to allow, or those motherfuckers are rolling so high. God damn it! I just want to know the dirt that's happening on this boat. Oh, anyways, Jeremy, you'll talk to me. Okay.
And then he's just like, fuck, he focused on me again. This fucking guy.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't mean to do it, but at the same time, you're so cool. You're awesome. All right. So nothing happens. Can we do one
Could I talk to Carl?
I mean, you can talk to Carl, yeah?
Okay. I'm just gonna walk up to Carl and say, "Listen, Carl. You know, I was just trying to mind my own business, but I noticed when we were cleaning up the last ship, you had some mermaid porn stashed under your bunk, and I really gotta know because
Wait.
You mean the
What?
drawings I found that you did?
What? I didn't do any drawings.
That
You
you
don't know about
remember.
my drawings, Carl. None of them were of mermaids. This
No.
was
They're
high
of
quality
comedies.
stuff.
Well, I mean,
Listen, Carl, I just need to know I'm in charge of this thing. Are you having sex with this thing? Because I'm in charge, and you're helping a little bit. But if you can't handle it, I gotta get you off the
You're
case.
making the fish flick.
I'm just feeding her and then emptying her barrel.
Are you sure, Carl? Because it was pretty graphic.
Hey,
You know,
if you want to take care
no
of
judgment.
it, I can
just
give
want
you
to
the
know.
fish flakes.
You know what, Carl? Your word is golden. You can continue to help me a little bit with with our fish, with my aquarium.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I secretly hope. I don't secretly hope. I'm saying this out loud. That Kevin really does make it happen. That Carl and Marissa are a fucking couple. Like, that's just fucking amazing. I want to see this happen. Oh.
Maybe it starts with the mermaid porn from the pirate magazine stand.
I thought this was happening because when we got to the pirate bar, Drax said something about, like, we're probably gonna have to get rid of her soon.
And Carl was upset.
Carl was almost in tears.
Maybe I'm just too dumb. And Carl's like, "What? No."
I think a lot of that was like suppositioning the DM's authority to be able to say anything, and we were all just making our own story. But at this point, where the DM's like, "No, you don't notice anything. You don't notice anything," I'm kind of like, I feel like he's taken this over, and now we just need to see what happens. Excuse me.
Okay, we planted the seed. Carl's gonna plant his seed. All right, Carl. Well, that's good. Thank you for letting me know.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, you wanted me to take care of her. And...
Keep making those fish flakes.
Yeah, I'll get those fish flakes going.
All right, now I'm gonna go over to Marissa.
Okay.
Say, hey, hey, Marissa, how you doing? Your aquarium's looking very spacious.
This is both like the most non-essential and most essential fucking conversation.
So,
of
Marissa,
this
how are
game
you
right
doing?
now.
How's Carl taking care of you?
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Listen, Marissa, I need to know: is Carl putting more than fish flakes in your bowl? Do you understand?
No. And
No.
she says this.
Are you
From the
sure you
crow's nest,
understand? I
insight
can try
check.
I can try and get a
Insight check on that
translator
bullshit.
to Merfolk if you want. You know, is he
And-
putting more things in your bowl than fish food?
And she said, I don't, whether or not Drac notices this,
Okay.
she's like annoyed with it, and she's answering like, no, he's not.
All right, if you're sure.
Rex
just gonna
just
keep
like
walking.
Yeah, she's
wait,
more of
wait,
just like
before that, Rex just like casually walking by. Quit dicking around, Lieutenant, and get back to work.
Oh!
I'm taking care of my fish, brother. Don't worry about it. It's okay. These are my fish duties.
Do I have to throw you in the brig?
No one has to be thrown in the brig.
You're escorted in. I mean, come on, I'm too heavy.
All right, I'm all set with my conversations. I guess I believe them for now. But I'm noticing, I'm mounting evidence here.
Okay. I would like.
So I know all of that was just super bullshit, but that was fucking awesome. Like that was super fun. Like I'm listening to that and I'm like, I want to say no, don't talk. Listen. I want to. No, that's great. It's just great. It's good stuff.
Top drawer.
So, you, let me get some perception checks.
$19. Oh wait, didn't add my modifier.
21.
21.
Oh, twinsies.
24.
Okay. Harbor, what are you doing at the moment? Just hanging out on deck, kind of observing?
Captaining
Yeah,
so
yeah.
hard right now.
Well, Captain,
Yeah, harder
Having so hard right now.
harder than usual because I have to be out here and make sure that they're steering the boat right because we have less crew.
All right. Who is steering the boat, by the way? I've just kind of put people around.
You know what's crazy about that is I honestly thought the captain was steering the boat because he didn't tell. It was either captain or Rack. That's what my thought was.
Umra is steering the boat.
That's
No,
what I thought
no,
too.
no,
I
totally
immediately thought I'm wrong.
Really?
He's nervous the entire
He
time.
comes back
I
with the
totally-
wheel
the
going.
water.
All
I
right.
totally thought
we have a
was
problem.
just somebody on boat for like intimidation, not like trying to handle like a stick wheel or anything like that.
So, yeah. So what are you guys thinking, in terms of people steering?
Let's put Sinach there. Since he has the same skill set as Hal, he'd be a navigator-esque type thing.
Wait,
right?
no. Sinach is on the guns. That is Sinach's role. Like I told him that.
Okay.
And wait. No, wait. I'm sorry. That sounded terrible. Sinatru's on the guns just in case. I'm up in the crow's nest just in case. Everything else, what are you
Fucking
doing?
Torkel. Torkel's doing the boat right now. He's the closest to it.
Yeah,
So
well, I mean, it's funny because like that's the reason I said that, because I see that it's like Torkel's the one over here, and then it was just like, wait, who's steering this? Because if you're putting Torkel in charge, he's like,
Well,
not my
so
strong suit, but I
honestly,
can.
wait. Honestly, I like this might sound a little weird, but I think that what is the name of the captain's like acolyte? Frey.
Yep,
What is her
Fra.
name?
Fra.
Fra. I actually think that would be a good person to put at the helm. Like if the captain is in his captain's quarters, captaining super hard, like reading maps, doing whatever, making sure we're staying on course. We've got somebody in the crow's nest, that's me, watching out. We got somebody on the guns, just in case. We got some spellcasters that are out there to assist as is necessary.
If the
Why
captain's
not? Why
not
not?
also if the captain's not do not on deck, then it's, and correct me if I'm wrong, is it Rack's job to, make sure that everybody's doing what they're doing?
Okay, I wouldn't disagree with that, but I
Yeah,
also
you're the
think that
second highest rank, so it's
yeah,
Okay.
but I also think that if we had taken Fra and said man the wheel, that makes the most sense because Wimrar's duty is literally just intimidation or to throw people at the ship when it gets close. So
That's true.
It's okay. I could do it. I'm just doing it now.
he comes out of the cabin. He's like, I got a break. I can do this.
yeah. He just walks out of the cabin, and everyone's just like, wait, who's steering?
Captain's like, I got it.
It's like the office where it's just like, oh, just took a quick nap. Nap real quick. And it's just like,
You took a turn back there.
it's like, wait, you're driving. So, all right. What are the other acolytes doing? Asadi, Fra, Gilmar. Let's start with where I started. Asadi. What's she doing? She just hanging out kind of with you, Rack, like same area? Sort of.
No, because we need people to run the ship. So I would think that everyone's doing their part to somewhat run the ship, right?
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying, but like in terms of being in this area, like the different tasks that are kind of like unfortunately I'm no ship master, so I don't know exactly what needs to be done to sail the ship, but anything with the sails or the ropes or anything like that, I don't, where it's not, constantly happening, like you guys are just kind of on the deck once you get everything set up, sort of thing.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I'm still like getting used to, oh yeah, I have to command this character to do stuff.
Why? You've had no chances to do it before. You're not used to it yet? So,
Well,
all right,
I'm not like my brother who, will just come on and start like giving orders to
people higher ranking than him.
crew and whipping them.
Yeah. That's my boy.
And that's BOI. Boy.
I'm only flogging them if they step out of line or they're being lazy. That's all. That's all there is to it.
But Brian as a player might know the difference, but does Drac as the character know the difference between it?
I got you. No, probably not. Probably if they like look at him funny or something. He's like, "The fuck you looking at?" And then just gives him a quick whip.
Okay.
And just right at Harbor's chest. What are you looking at? Dude, fucking really?
Oh,
Good job,
sorry,
keep
Dad.
it up. that'll cost you your allowance. But TJ, what is Fra up to?
Does she have like a background in just being a pirate? And if that's the case, they're all like kind of proficient at doing this, like steering the boat and handling, a water vehicle,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. They're like, they're not crazy good with it. Like, yeah, I shouldn't say that. They're not crazy good with every aspect of it, but the main like basic tasks, they are completely competent. So it's
Yeah,
something
like
where
I
it's
feel
like,
like she hasn't had the power to actually uh, steer the boat before, but is probably hoisting sails and whatnot.
mm-hmm.
But I would start to teach her how to man the actual ship,
All right, cool. Yeah,
to steer and stuff,
in that case, I'll move
so
her.
that I can go back to
Yeah,
doing other captain duties.
yeah,
So hard.
exactly. Just, other duties that require my utmost attention.
Yeah, exactly.
And finally, Brian, what is Gilmar doing?
I don't know. Let's see. Where did I have him?
Because he's just kind of there. I mean, even if he's,
Spying on Carlin.
Yeah, I'm gonna assign him to like sort of be around here and keep an eye on Marissa and Carl.
all right.
I don't know. Can he hide? Could he hide like behind a cannon or something? Is there anything he could hide behind since he's so small?
It's like specifically not the thing he does, so he's very bad at it. Because like
He can be bad at it. That's fine.
oh yeah,
I just want him to do it.
Yeah, but like he's always just like his entire mindset generally is just like, if there's battle, let's fucking do it. Let's go into it. And so he's more of kind of like a, if there's an ambush getting set up, he'll more than likely ruin it by jumping out and being like, before anything has even happened.
Oh, so whatever. I'm gonna leave him there anyway.
But yeah, that's fine.
Fuck him.
So yeah, he's quote unquote hiding as best as he can. He's not, intentionally screwing up or anything like that. He's doing what he can, and he's
And I'm gonna step away and make it seem like I'm not
yeah.
paying attention to what's going on there, but really I have a spy.
Yeah. All right, cool. So yeah, he and then he rolled poorly to hide too. So I mean, he like clunked over there, and he's just kind of hidden behind the cannon. So like you can't really see his head, and he like peeks out every once in a while, but you can still see his horns. Actually,
Right.
holy shit! No, that's actually really good that I gave him to you. I'm saying this stuff, and I'm like, this seems really familiar. So yeah, like you can still see his bottom half under the cannon, and every time he peeks up, you can obviously see him, and then he like goes back down, and you can still see his horns on his helmet.
Perfect.
So yeah. All right.
Keep the dwarf away from me.
And maybe he falls in love with her.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to
God.
watch Carl, but in
But I've been my own undoing. All right, so those perception checks. I know we had. I think everyone just crushed it, right?
Yeah,
Like
19.
Yeah. No, that was what you rolled.
mine was like
Yeah,
21,
24, sorry.
21, 24, I think at least.
Yeah.
All right, so with that being said, you guys notice these green things that have shown up all of the sudden because you had perception checks. You hear like a splat, and then these two green like bags show up on the deck. And I'll actually move Umrar. So Carl is on a different layer of the ship currently. Jeremy's up with Hal. So, what's everyone doing with that? It landed, Drac. It landed right next to you. Hal, you're up. But you heard these things, and Harbor, it's a little bit in front of you. You kind of have to see past Umrar a little bit.
Hal wants to make like some sort of like knowledge check to see if he knows what these things are.
Okay.
And I want to investigate my
So
bag
I'm
right next
thinking
to me.
either investigation or I don't know, like perception or history or something like that. So what are you thinking?
Give me an investigation.
Investigation. Here we go. Not my best skill. Oh, not a natural 20. I rolled an 8.
An 8?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are not sure what this is. Drac, as you look at it, what are you trying to do? Are you like investigating it too, or are you doing?
I want to see what it is, what's going on with, or like if I can open it or whatever the hell. Is it like a bag? I guess. Do I even know? Should I just investigate?
Yeah, it's not like you can, and it's not necessarily that you just have to make an investigation check. Like you can
Mm-hmm.
try different things with it if you wanted to
Yeah.
whatever,
What do I
try something.
see? At least just from looking at it.
So it seems like a, especially being right there, it's like a green bag that's like it takes up almost that whole square. It's like 5 feet by 5 feet,
Hmm.
and it seems like there's a liquid in it.
That is hella gross. Let me do an investigation, and then I'll probably try and open it, and then maybe do another one.
Okay.
13.
All right. You don't really get any more of a sense of what.
It's a big fucking bag.
Yeah.
Right.
And just let me go real quick to Rack
Okay.
and Harbor. What are you guys doing with seeing these things?
Seeing what things?
The green bags that just kind of plopped on the deck. There's one right here, and then the other one's up here.
Arcana check, I guess, because that's the only thing I'm good at.
Okay.
18.
18. You feel like there's something magical involved with this. It doesn't seem like the whole thing is magic, but there's
Okay. I guess not my best, but investigation to see if it's dangerous.
okay.
Oh, damn it! It's a nat 20, but -1, so 19.
With the Arcana check that you threw out,
Mm-hmm.
you feel, and with that investigation after that, you feel like there is something about this that is dangerous.
Throw them off the ship now.
All right,
All
so
right, you gotta help me carry it.
Harbor, what? Well, actually, with Rack doing that, what are you doing?
Uh, I'm trusting that they're taking care of it, but I want to look where it came from.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
5.
They came from somewhere. You probably right. They had to have. I mean, steel's heavier than feathers.
That is
Uh,
awesome. It came from somewhere.
And so, let's see. With that, we go. That one. No. Oh, is that wrong? That's why. Sorry, 1 second. That should fix it. And then this also. Oh, but you guys probably can't see that. So nothing happened. So we do this, 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 and this. This and this.
Yeah. Okay.
So what ends up happening is these things rack after detecting it and trying to sense it and everything. You feel the magic from the Arcana check. You feel the magic in this let go, and this liquid bursts open, or the bag bursts open on both of them, spreading the liquid to all the areas that are currently there. So everyone who's in those areas needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Boy.
So that is Drac, Rack, and
I
Asadi.
always get the worst ones. I got an 8.
20 not nat. Oh wait, yeah, 20 not nat. Oh no, my con is +7. My bad. Oh, 25.
All right, because yeah, Harbor's up there. And I need one for Asadi.
Mm. Rolled a 19.
I mean, that's gonna pass.
Okay.
So you guys take Drac, you take 19 points of acid damage, and
Always taking that acid damage.
everyone else is only gonna get 9 points.
What a load of barnacles.
And then people start seeing
What the fuck is this thing? That is hella gross.
Does Marissa have to make a con saving throw?
she's
'Cause it
just
looks like it's
outside.
okay.
Okay.
Oh no, Jeremy!
He's way up. He's
Too
good.
far up
Well,
for the acid.
Because
Okay.
he's up in the crow's
Is it
nest
just
with
ours that exploded? Oh,
Wait,
right,
so I have a
They're way
question.
up.
Val. Yes.
I have a question. As we are now like 4 minutes away from midnight, is this something where like this is where we should break and then come back next week?
It is about to be, yes.
Okay.
So this is going to be... And what you guys end up seeing before, and we'll just roll initiative for next time. We'll save it for next time.
Okay.
Is some different things.
I'll go 13. Oh my god.
What?
Oh
Oh
What
no.
the fuck?
All right, and so yeah, that acid damage happened, and now there is acid on the ground that is does a little bit of damage when you walk into it or start your turn, and it is has a slowing effect. It is difficult terrain, and as I said, we have this all set up. You guys just got ambushed by some acid throwing things, and then there's some weird guys who are starting to climb onto the ship.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
the dudes with the frying pans I'm most concerned about, but yeah.
Well, actually, there's a bunch of dudes with frying pans.
That's all of them. That's
Yeah.
almost everybody.
They're just bigger frying pans.
See, these things kind of look like I don't know if anybody remembers Zoids.
Yeah, they actually made a new thing. It's on Netflix.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it.
Zoids Wild. That was like 2 years ago
Oh
in
shit! I
Japan.
only just saw it.
Yeah, no. The sequel's apparently good, but nobody's subbing it. So
Yeah. But yeah, that show. So what was in that? I forget all of the transformation. I forget all the Zoid stuff mostly, except for the main guy
it's just
who had like the regular
ro-
white. He had the fast blue, I think.
oh, that's a New Century Zero. No, I'm more of a chaotic century guy. But basically they're just robot animals that look cool.
Nice.
Shitty model kits though.
Yeah, they'd like fall apart, right?
I don't want to talk about it, man.
I don't want to talk about it. But anyways, all right. So next week we fight Zoids. Prepare.
Zoids and some frying pans.
Well, I do have to say though, as always, this is fun. So next week let's howl it up and kill some shit. So let's see what happens.
Absolutely.
See you, my guys.
All right, later, guys.
All right.
All right,
Later.
everybody.
Was I muted? Whoops.